I finally stopped checking the ghost of your floor, and I don't keep a candle by the window no more. The smell of your laundry is faded away, replaced by the scent of a rainy, cool day. I found your old necklace in the back of a drawer, and for once it didn't feel like a war. I put it in a box with the lid made of pine, and I realized that yours is no longer mine. It's not a sudden jump or a leap of the heart. It's a slow, quiet drifting of two worlds apart. I'm untying the knots that I swore would never break, for the sake of the person I'm trying to make. And I'm moving on, one step at a time, learning to breathe and learning to climb. The rear view is blurry, the windshield is clear. I'm living the shadow of a beautiful year. It's a heavy, hard journey, a lonely road song, but the staying was hurting more than moving along. Yeah, the anchor is up and the current is strong. I'm finally moving on. I saw you at the market, just a flash in the aisle, and I didn't feel the need for a fake hollow smile. I didn't feel the sting, I didn't feel the burn, just a page in a book that I finally turned. The silence in my car is a different kind of sound. It's the peace of a person who's finally found that the world is still spinning, the sun is still gold, even without a hand that I'm allowed to hold. I'm not running away, I'm just walking toward me. The version of I that I've been dying to be. I'm grateful for the lessons and the scars on my skin, but I'm closing the door so the new light can in. Goodbye to the maybe, goodbye to the why. I'm trading the always for a blue open sky, 'cause I'm moving on, one step at a time, learning to breathe and learning to climb. The rear view is blurry, the windshield is clear. I'm leaving the shadow of a beautiful year. It's a heavy, hard journey, a lonely road song, but the staying was hurting more than moving along. Yeah, the anchor is up and the current is strong. I'm finally moving on. Not bad, then sweet. A little less us, a little more new. The road is long, but the air is sweet. I'm finally back on my feet, moving on, moving. I'm sitting on the edge of a bed made for two, still reaching for shadows that look just like you. The silence is heavy, a permanent guest, with a million if onlys locked deep in my chest. I see your old keys on the hook by the door, and I'm waiting for sounds that don't come anymore. I've memorized I'm sorry I said, replaying the tapes in the back of my head. I'm a map with no city, a bird with no sky, still stuck in the hello that turned to goodbye. And I wish I could turn back the hands on the clock, undo the silence and break through the lock. I wish I could unsay the words that I threw and go back to the version of me that had you. I'd rewrite the ending, I'd fix every line, I'd hold on so tight that you'd still be mine. But the ink is all dry and the pages are pulled. God, I wish I I saw your reflection in a stranger today, and for one split second the ache went away. But then reality hit like a cold winter rain, and I'm back in the rhythm of this hollowed out pain. I'm trying to hate you to find a way out, but I'm drowning in oceans of longing and doubt. I trade every Sunday for just one before, to see your old shoes sitting there on the floor. I'd walk through a fire, I'd swim through the deep, just to wake from this nightmare and finally sleep. But the bridge has been burned and the water is cold, and I'm left with a story that's already told. Yeah, I wish I could turn back the hands on the clock, undo the silence and break through the lock. I wish I could unsay the words that I threw and go back to the version of me that had you. I'd rewrite the ending, I'd fix every line, I'd hold on so tight that you'd still be mine. The ink is all dry and the pages are wrong. God, I wish I could I'm still checking the porch when the gravel stirs, mistaking the wind for a voice that was hers. The calendar's frozen on a Tuesday in May, before you decided to wander away. I've kept your favorite coffee mug right by the sink, in case you come home and you need a warm drink. The seasons are shifting, the leaves turn to gold, but I'm still clinging to the stories we told. The world keeps on spinning, a blur and a rush, while I'm sitting here in this heavy blue hush. I'm still waiting for love to come back through the door, I'm sitting in the hallway where the shadows are deep, in a house full of secrets I'm trying to keep. I've reinforced the windows and I've bolted the frame. I'm tired of the wind always whispering your name. I found the old Polaroid tucked in a book, and I couldn't even give it a second-hand look. I'm building a fortress out of iron and stone to protect the small part of me left all alone. They say that an open heart is a beautiful thing, but all that it brought me was a permanent sting. So I'm turning the tumbler, I'm sliding the bar to keep out the ghost of wherever you saw you in a dream, trying to find the spare under the mat or the porcelain bear. But I've changed all the codes and I've reset the alarm. I'm tired of the safe that only brought me to harm. The silence inside is a heavy, thick cold. While I'm swallowing the I miss you stuck in my throat. It's lonely in here, but at least it is dry underneath the gray and the permanent sky. Is it a prison or is it a shield? Am I protecting the wound that hasn't quite healed? I'm pacing the perimeter, I'm checking the gate. I'm terrified of love and I'm tired of fate. Stay on the outside, stay in the street. I can't handle the rhythm of another heartbeat. Yeah, I've put a lock on my heart, a heavy-duty seal to keep out the ghosts and the things I shouldn't feel. I've thrown away the key in a deep, dark well, in a quiet little corner of my own private hell. No more, come on in, no more, stay for a while. I'm boarding up the windows and the ghost of your smile. It's a safe deposit box, a cold storage port. There's a rusted shut lock on my heart. Click. The door is shut. Click. The ties are cut. No one gets in. I'm safe in the silence, I'm safe in the doubt. The lock on my heart is all that I've got. Porch light on for a shadow that never came. The coffee's getting cold and I'm the only one to blame. I used to fear the quiet, I used to hate the space, but now it's all I have to keep from looking for your face. Silence is good, oh that's what I tell the walls. It doesn't ask me questions, it doesn't wait for calls. It's the only thing you have that I can actually keep. A heavy hollow blanket when I'm trying to get to sleep. I thought the fever had finally broken. The ghost of your name was a word left unspoken. I'd scrubbed all the corners, I'd bleached every floor, and double bolted the lock on the door. I was walking steady, I was breathing just fine, like I'd finally drawn a permanent line. Then I caught a scent on a stranger's lapel, and suddenly I'm back in that beautiful hell. One little spark in a mountain of blue, and I'm shaking again with the hunger. It's a relapse of heart, a crash in the night. I'm losing the ground, and I'm losing the light. I'm addicted to shadows. I'm craving the burn of the one bitter lesson I never could learn. I was sober for months, I was almost okay. Then one thought of you took my healing away. Now I'm back at the start, falling apart in a trembling, tragic relapse of heart. The silence is loud, and the walls are closing in. I'm tracing the places your touch used to win. I'm checking my phone like a desperate man, ruining every recovery plan. It only took seconds to tear down the wall. Now I'm paralyzed, waiting for your ghost to call. There's no rehab for memories, no pill for the ache, just a cycle of mending and watching it break. I'm a victim of habit, a slave to the used to be. Why won't you just stay a stranger to me? It's a relapse of heart, a crash in the night. I'm losing the grind, and I'm losing the light. I'm addicted to shadows. I'm craving the burn of the one bitter lesson I never could learn. I was sober for months, I was almost okay. Then one thought of you took my healing away. Now I'm back at the start, falling apart in a terminal, tragic relapse of heart. I'm trembling, I'm reaching for you. I'm failing, just like I always do. Single, I'm standing at the corner where we used to catch the light, but the colors all look different in the middle of the night. I reach for my keys, then I remember the lock is a door I can't open and a past I can't stop. The engine is running, the gas tank is full, but the ghost in the passenger seat has a pull. I've got four wheels turning in 1,000 miles of road, but I'm carrying a weight that I can't unload. Every highway leads to a memory of you. Every sunset turns into a deeper shade of blue. I'm driving in circles just to put on a show, but the truth is, without you, I've got nowhere to go. I passed that old diner where we sat until dawn. The neon is flickering, but the magic is gone. I thought about calling, and then I looked at the time. How do I tell you that I'm losing my mind? The radio's playing that song that you hate, and I'm just a traveler who showed up too late. They say, keep on moving and don't look behind, but your name is printed inside my mind. I could drive to the ocean, I could fly to the moon, but I'd still be the person who lost you too soon. I've got four wheels turning in 1,000 miles of road, but I'm carrying a weight that I can't unload. Every highway leads to a memory of you. Every sunset turns into a deeper shade of blue. I'm driving in circles just to put on a show, but the truth is, without you, I've got nowhere to go. Just a car on a shoulder, just a heart getting colder, looking at the map, but I already know I've got nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. I'm standing at the station, but the tracks are overgrown. I'm calling out your name to a disconnected phone. The garden that we planted is a graveyard of weeds, and I'm finally holding the grace that you need. But the ink is gone dry on the letters I wrote, and the sorry is stuck like a stone in my throat. I'm pulling the curtains, I'm dimming the hall. I can't look at the frames hanging there on the wall. The morning is aggressive, it's uncomfortably bright, spilling over the places we slept through the night. Every corner is sharp, every shadow is thin, and the glare of the kitchen is burning my skin. They say that the clarity comes with the dawn, but I'd rather be blind now that you're truly gone. The world is too vivid, the colors too loud. I'm looking for cover in a charcoal gray cloud, and it hurts my eyes to see you're not here. The focus is brutal, the absence is clear. I'm squinting at memories, I'm shielding the glare of the sun hitting spots where you used to be there. It's a high definition, heartbreaking view of a life that is empty of me and of you. The brightness is heavy, the sky is a prize, and God, it just hurts my legs. I saw your reflection in a windshield today, a flash of your smile before it pulled away. It's the neon of open signs down on the street, reminding me of everywhere we used to meet. I'm wearing my sunglasses deep in the dark to hide from the ghost of a dying out spark. Turn down the universe, mute all the glow. I wasn't ready for the after to show. It's too much detail, it's too much truth. The jagged remains of our wasted out youth. I'm closing my lids, I'm pressing my palms to the stinging rhythm of these funeral songs. Yeah, it hurts my eyes to see you're not here. The focus is brutal, the absence is clear. I'm squinting at memories, I'm shielding the glare of the sun hitting spots where you used to be there. It's a high definition, heartbreaking view of a life that is empty of me and of you. The brightness is heavy, the sky is a prize, and God, it just hurts my heart. Keep the lights down low, don't let the morning in. I'm not ready for the day to begin. It's too bright, it's too much. The sting of the light is the ghost of your touch. Hurts my eyes. story I didn't write. Watching you go quiet in the middle of the night. You're crying for a memory that has nothing to do with me. And I'm just the heart before you stormy, restless sea. I held your hand through the ghost of his name, trying to fan a spark while you're drenched in the flame. On the shoulder you lean, on a mourn for the past, building a love that I know cannot last. I'm the bandage on a wound I didn't make. I'm the one who's trembling for your sake. How can I heal what I didn't break? It's a second-hand heartbreak, a hand-me-down pain. I'm standing in the puddles of someone else's rain. I'm loving a shadow, I'm chasing a ghost, giving the most to the one who's lost the most. You're still in pieces from the bridge that he burned, and I'm just the lesson that you haven't quite learned. Yeah, it's a second-hand heartbreak, and it's breaking me too. I bought you new flowers to drown out the old, but you're still shivering from his lingering cold. Every I love you feels like a reach, like a message in a bottle washed up on the beach. I'm a placeholder king on a crumbling throne, waiting for a heart that I'll never quite own. You look at me, but you see in his face, and I'm just a body taking up his space. It's a second-hand heartbreak, a hand-me-down pain. I'm standing in the puddles of someone else's rain. I'm loving a shadow, him chasing a ghost, giving the most to the one who's lost the most. You're still in pieces from the bridge that he burned, and I'm just the lesson that you haven't quite learned. It's a second-hand heartbreak, and it's breaking me too. Is there any room left in the hollow of your chest, or am I just a place for your sorrow to rest? I'm tired of fighting a man who isn't here, tired of being the one who won't away his tears. It stains my skin, I'm losing a word, I can't even begin. It's a second-hand heartbreak, yeah, it's a second-hand ache. And I'm the one who's starting to break. I'm staring at the corner of the kitchen table, trying to be strong, trying to be able to drink my coffee without looking at your chair. But the ghost of a grin is still hanging in the air. The morning is gray and the house is too quiet. My heart is a city in the middle of a riot. It's the curve of your lips, it's the light in your eyes, it's the way that you looked at the breaking sunrise. Now the world is a picture that's faded to gray since the blow of your laughter was taken away. I can handle the cold and the miles of the Nile, but I'm breaking apart from the mist of your smile. I saw a stranger today with a look just like yours. For a second I forgot all the locks on the doors. I almost called out, I almost reached for your hand before I remembered this new lonely land. Every mirror I pass is a reminder of loss, of the beautiful bridge that I no longer cross. It was my favorite hello and my hardest goodbye, the spark in the dark, the at least we can try. Now I'm searching the crowd, just a ghost on the street, for the only expression that made me complete. It's the curve of your lips, it's the light in your eyes, it's the way that you looked at the breaking sunrise. Now the world is a picture that's faded to gray since the glow of your laughter was taken away. I can handle the cold and the miles of the Nile, but I'm breaking apart from the mist of your smile. Just a flash in a photo, a phantom in white, the one thing I need to get through the night. God, I miss your smile. I'm unhooking the pictures, leaving squares on the wall where the ghosts of our summers used to stand tall. I'm folding your sweater, the one with the tear, and realizing I'm breathing a different kind of air. It's not that I'm angry, it's not that I'm cold, it's just that I'm tired of the stories we told. This is my letting go, one finger at a time, exhaling the rhythm and forgetting. It's the loosening grip on a ghost in the hall. It's the terrifying beauty of starting to fall. terrifying beauty of starting to fall. I thought I would die if I ever let go, but the river keeps moving and the wind still blows. Yeah, this is mine. Goodbye to the goodbye to the wave. I'm open my hands and I'm finally straight. My letting go. I'm staring at the hallway you used to lie, watching all the reasons for it slowly die. You left a set of metal on the kitchen wood, a jagged little promise that you understood. But now it's just a wave, cold and silver gray, the heavy price of everything we threw away. I try to pick it up and my fingers shake. It's the only part of you that didn't break. It fits the front door, it fits the chest, but it won't open up the heart you left depressed. Now I'm just a lock with no way to turn, holding on to lessons I was forced to learn. You took the maps and you took the light, but you left your key on me tonight. It's a ghost in my pocket, singing my poem, a reminder of a storm after the calm. Yeah, you're gone for good and the door is free, but I'm still carrying your key on me. I should probably toss it in the river's flow, let the current take what it can't let bone. But I keep it like a secret, keep it like a scar, a tiny piece of home when you've gone so far. It catches on my skin, it reminds me of the truth, that I wasted all the keys to my lonely youth. Now I'm just a lock with no way to turn, holding on to lessons I was forced to learn. You took the maps and you took the light, but you left your key on me tonight. It's a ghost in my pocket, singing my poem, a reminder of the storm after the calm. Yeah, you're gone for good and the door is free, but I'm still carrying your key on me. What's a key worth when the house is gone? What's the right move when everything is wrong? I'm waiting for a click that'll never come, just a hollow echo, beating like a drum. Slowly fading. It's cold in my head, it's heavy in my chest. I'll give it back when I find some rest. monitor hums a steady, lonely beat, like the sound of your heart retreating from me. I'm tracing the lines of your palm in the dark, searching for where we both lost the spark. The air in this room is heavy and thin. I don't know where you went, and the silence begins. We're staring at a clock that's running out of gears, drowning in the salt of 1,000 wasted tears. You're looking right through me like I'm already gone. How do we keep dancing when there's no music on? It's a terminal love, a slow motion crash. We're building a kingdom out of nothing but ash. I'm holding your hand, but I'm feeling the ghost of the version of you that I needed the most. There's no miracle coming, no cure for the pain, just two breaking hearts still sitting in the quiet of this room, where the scent of your perfume used to bloom. Now the air is heavy, cold and thin, and I don't know where to let the light back in. I trace the shadows where you used to stand, reaching out for a ghost, an empty hand. The silence is a scream I can't outrun, the damage of a love that's finally done. I'm tired of the almost and the wise, tired of the salt behind my eyes. Every memory is a sharpened blade, and I'm terrified of the debt I've paid. So I'll lock the heart and throw away the key before the ghost of you kills the rest of me. No more open doors, no more letting go. I'm building up the walls so the pain won't show. It's safer in the dark, it's better in the steel. If I can't let you in, then I don't have to feel. Yeah, I'll lock the heart and finally be still. They say that time is supposed to be the cure, but every ticking second makes me less sure. I see your face in every passing crowd. I hear your name when the wind gets loud. I'm a house that's been hollowed by the storm, trying to remember how it felt to be warm. But the windows are shattered, the roof is gone. I can't keep waiting for a break in the dawn. So I'll lock the heart and throw away the key before the ghost of you kills the rest of me. No more open doors, no more letting go. I'm building up the walls so the pain won't show. It's safer in the dark, it's better in the steel. If I can't let you in, then I don't have to feel. Yeah, I'll lock the heart and finally be still. Maybe one day the rust will take hold, and the stories we wrote will grow dusty and old. But for now, I'm just sealing the cracks in the floor, so I don't have to love you anymore. No, I can't love you anymore. Turn the breaths, watch the lonely hours pass. It's quiet now, it's empty now. I lock the heart, I'm safe for now. kettle is whistling a low, lonely tune in the middle of a Tuesday afternoon. I pulled out your favorite mug from the shelf, trying to pretend I'm not just by myself. I reached for the sugar, but my hand started to shake, thinking of every single promise that we break. Now I'm sitting here staring at the steam in the air, asking the shadows why you're no longer there. I'm stirring the memory of how we used to be, when the mornings were golden and the honey was free. But the cupboard is empty and the pantry is cold, and I'm left with a story that's already been told. And there's salt in my tea and a sting in my soul, trying to fill up this bottomless hole. Every sip is a tear that I couldn't let fall, a bitter reminder of losing it all. I'm drinking the ocean of things left unsaid, with a heart made of lead and a ghost in my bed. The sweetness is gone and the damage is free, just the burning and biting of salt in my tea. I saw your old sweater on the back of the chair, and I swear for a second I smelled your hair. But the steam cleared away and the kitchen went gray, and I realized I've wished another lifetime away. The porcelain's cracked, just like the look in your eyes when you told me that always was just one of your lies. And now the water is tepid and the lemon is tepid, as I'm counting the minutes of this final hour. I pour it out, I start it again. I'm sitting in the kitchen where we used to talk, tracing the outlines of your shadow in chalk. I found a photo in a box of old things before we lost the magic and the joy it brings. You're smiling at me like I'm your whole world before the flags of our surrender unfurled. But now when I touch it, the colors just The keys are on the counter, right where they belong. But the melody of us is playing all the notes wrong. I'm walking through the hallway, trailing my hand on the ghost of the life that we carefully planned. The kitchen is quiet, the kettle is cold, just a house full of stories that'll never be told. I used to find you in the glow of the lamp. Now the air in this corner is heavy and damp. I'm reaching for switches I shouldn't touch anymore, while your shadow is slipping right under the door. I'm turning off the lights in the rooms where we dance, ending the fire of a beautiful chance. One by one, I'm inviting the dark to cover the places where we left a mark. It's a slow kind of lonely, a quiet goodbye, watching the glow of our universe die. Yeah, the hardest part of the fight is being the one who's turning off lights. The bedroom is haunted by the scent of your coat, and the see you at dinner on a yellow post-it note. I keep reaching over to your side of the bed. Then I remember the things that you said, how the flame just flickered and finally went out. Now the silence is screaming, it's drowning my doubt. Click, there goes the port where we watch the stars fall. Click, there goes the frame hanging limp on the wall. I'm standing in shadows, I'm losing my sight, but I can't keep on living in a borrowed I'm turning off lights in the rooms where we dance, ending the fire of a beautiful chance. One by one, I'm inviting the dark to cover the places where we left a mark. It's a slow kind of lonely, a quiet goodbye, watching the glow of our universe die. Yeah, the hardest part of the fight is being the one who's turning off lights. Just the moon through the window now, just the cold on the floor. I'm reaching for the last one by the front door. Good night now. Good night. You didn't slam the door, you didn't make a scene. You just stepped out of the life that we built in between. I was listening for an argument, a reason to fight, but you traded the thunder for the thief in the night. Now the house is a shell and the air is too thin. I'm listening for where your heartbeat begins. It's not a crash, it's not a broken glass floor. It's the click of the latch on the front of the door. It's the rustle of keys and the slide of a ring. The most painful song that a person can sing. I used to love the quiet, but now I'm perceiving the deafening roar of the sound of you leaving. I hear it in the closet where your hangers are bare. I hear it in the way that you're no longer there. It's the echo of forever turning into a light. The whistle of a wind that's just waving goodbye. I'm sitting in the kitchen, just counting the ticks of a clock on a wall that I know I can't fix. Is it the engine pulling out of the drive, or the silence that's eating me slowly alive? It's the loudest thing I've ever known. The sound of a king falling off of his throne. It's not a crash, it's not a broken glass floor. It's the click of lights on the front of a door. It's the rustle of keys and the slide of a ring. The most painful song that a person can sing. I I saw you leaning by the coffee shop door with a smile I haven't seen in a year or more. It wasn't the polite one you used to give me when we were drowning in a sinking sea. Your shoulders look like the weight had flown, like you finally found a garden of your own. And it hit me like a physical blow to the chest, that leaving me was how you found your best. I'm still picking up the pieces on the floor, still waiting for a knock upon the door. But you're moving at the speed of light while I'm still shivering in the middle of the night. It's a bitter pill, it's a jagged pill to swallow, to see your heart is full or mine is hollow. I prayed for your peace, I prayed for your steady, but I didn't think you'd be happier already. Yeah, you're glowing in the sun, you're finally free. And the saddest part is you wasn't with me. You're happier already. You've got a new laugh, a new way to stand. No more nervous shaking of your hand. I used to think I was the one who kept you warm, but I was just the center of your storm. Now the clouds have cleared and the sky is blue, and I'm just a ghost in the rear view for you. How did you heal while I'm still bleeding out? How did you erase every shadow of doubt? It's a bitter pill, it's a jagged pill to swallow, to see your heart is full while mine is hollow. I prayed for your peace, I prayed for your steady, but I didn't think you'd be happier already. Yeah, you're glowing in the sun, you're finally free. And the saddest part is it wasn't with me. You're happier already. I should be glad, I should be kind, but I'm drowning in the life we left behind. It's a lonely kind of torture,